Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. The peerless Didier Drogba. Just a stamp shot at goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Villa.
It's Drogba! It's in! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Balken. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's picked out the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That has been knocked clear. Can he put it away? It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That was good alertness. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. And here's Kane. And he's managed to get Kane! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Musiala getting this one clear. He can run onto that. It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
In with the challenge. Dinks one through. Van Balten clears it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. He's got the shot away! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up, and it's been taken short. There's the header. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their 4th corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Bastoni makes the interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Kane. David Villa. De Bruyne. Drogba, given the lift of his goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. Koundé. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. And we hit half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Kane! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ajax shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. David Villa.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Danger averted for now. Mendieta. The ball's gone astray. An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. Kane! Tonali is there and he can get that clear. Let's a look and plays it forward. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Lamine Yamal simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Vinicius Junior, well read, and the danger is averted. They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hits one! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional.
Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So here comes a substitution. Neymar to come on. A change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Mendieta. And here's Kane. Burn wins the duel this time. Koundé calmly anticipates. Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for the runner. That could spell trouble.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drop and the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now that's a fine challenge. Koundé. Saliba did well to stay calm there. Mbappe. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! He's scored! David Villa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yamal! And that was very necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a good ball through. And he cuts out the supply.
Il quarto uomo indica
Serginho.
4 minuti di recupero.
And he's intervened well there. There will be 4 extra minutes. De Bruyne. A great ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Passing is crisp. Oh, shooting chance! Yamal. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Drogba walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano i biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.